Hey guys, it's Autumn here, and welcome to the third and probably final. I'm saying probably because there may be another one of these in the future if I feel so inclined and I get inspired for another one of these. But this is the third one that I've planned on doing, called Lotus. The flowers obviously are lotus flowers, as has been the theme with the last two paintings. The main difference with this one is the style in which I set up the piece. Instead of just being like the flowers are in the hair or the person is surrounded by flowers, the flowers are arcing around her, showing that she is symbolic of these flowers. The symbolism for this, by the way, of a lotus is individuality, but it's also like togetherness too, which is weird, and it's also diversity. So it's kind of a multifaceted, weird, symbolic flower. So this is one of the more unique pieces I have done, as I have yet to have done someone of a different ethnicity other than Caucasian. So I had difficulty with getting the skin tone right, or what I felt was more accurate to what I was working off of. You'll notice I also skipped certain bits, such as the facial details. That's because my face was literally an inch away from the paper, making sure everything was perfect. My favorite part of this piece, I think, would have to be the lotus at the bottom. I took the most time painting that one, so it would look nice and it would match everything. And let me tell you, I love the way this flower came out. I actually missed painting part of it because my phone was like, hey, you don't have room on here anymore. You can't do that. So I had to stop doing what I was doing and then go back to painting. So there's a little disconnect there, but other than that, everything is pretty seamless. Oh, I also painted the interior of the petals on the bottom lotus a lighter pink, but in the video it looks just kind of like a tint, which it is in real life, but it's more vibrant. The three other lotus I did were top views, which were kind of difficult to pull off. You'll notice I take a flat brush and I kind of dab it along the outer rim of the yellow that I put. The petals kind of curl over, and that was the best way I could think of to show that. I go back and I touch it up on all three of them because it doesn't look the way I'd hoped it would. And I think the biggest issue with these three flowers was after I put the paint down, I couldn't tell where my pencil lines were because I erased them. You'll see that I just pushed down the paper towel on top of the purple flower because the paint was so dark. But I go back and I darken up some of the petals with the darker purple color to cover up a mistake I made with the yellow paint in the middle. A lot of the flowers were covering up mistakes. What else to say? The blue that's around her, like the lighter blue, not the darker background blue, was meant to be it's supposed to be more invisible than it came out to be, kind of blending into the background like it does towards the blue flower that I'm painting right now, but it didn't do that in the end. Now comes one of the parts that I took the longest time on. I think I took about 15 minutes doing the hair. I was unsure at first how I was going to show that this girl had curly hair and make it very apparent that it wasn't just flat hair. So I took the smallest brush I had and kept dipping it in the black paint when it would run out, and just kind of swirling it around the paper. I left how this would have been done if I didn't turn up the speed on it, because I thought it was kind of interesting to watch how it goes from looking very flat to bouncy, I guess would be the best way to put it. But overall, I think this is one of my favorites out of the three. The first one is probably my least favorite because of smudging and things just not turning out quite right while I was painting it. The second one is probably my favorite because of the sunflowers and the purple aster flower, and then this one is a close second for favorite. If I had maybe taken a little more time on making sure that blue blended into the background more, or took as much care with the other, well, mainly the purple lotus flower, as I did with the other three, then I might have been a little happier with it. A couple small details that the camera may not pick up or you may not notice. She has a nose ring, something that I thought would add to the individuality of this piece, as well as a cartilage piercing and an earring. I neglected to give either of the other two jewelry because the hair, I think, covers both of their ears, so there was no way to give them jewelry. This girl has a haircut that's actually kind of similar to mine with an undercut, but hers is more extreme than mine is. So I think that's all I have to say. We're actually going to get to the final pan here in a moment. What I'm doing right now is just adding darker curls, so parts in the top stand out and it doesn't look like such of a disconnect from the very dark curls at the bottom and the lighter curls at the top. And here we go, I'm signing it. So this means we're going into the final pan. You'll be able to see everything in better detail as per normal with these. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll be back with, I don't know if another series right away, but I'll be back with some more videos very soon. Bye guys!
Hey guys, if you like this video, be sure to check out another one over there, and if you want to see the full playlist for this series, check out over here. Thank you for watching, and subscribe if you like, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye everyone!